Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. And today we are getting ready to can all of these tomatoes. We've got everything set up, situated, canning salt, lemon juice, citric acid. Got the jars all washed. And now we're heating them. And the tomatoes are going to get rinsed, dipped for 1 minute, loosen the skin. We're going to drop them in here, cut them up, and by then these things will be hot enough, and we will cook the tomatoes that we have cut up in another pot for about 5 minutes or so. Get them to a nice boil, fill out the hot jars, and put in our salt and our citric acid or our lemon juice. And then we will start the canning process. We have 50 pounds of tomatoes. I don't know how many we're going to do. Okay guys, now we're back. I'm going to show you what we're doing so far, and we just started the process. The first batch has already been cut up. Those things are ready to pull out, go into the water. I can't do it right now because I'm just talking and holding the camera. I also had an idea this year. I'm going to save a lot of the tomato skins and dry them out and see how well the chickens like them, just as an additive in their diet. Dry them out and hang them up, and who knows, see what they will do and help defray the cost of the chickens, as we have a buttload of chickens now. But there'll be a video on that, and there will be explanations. Okay guys, now we want to kind of show you something. These tomatoes, what I'm talking about. They've been in the boiling water. I put them in the cool water, or I use ice water. It just seems to work a little better. I'll go ahead and core it. And I'm doing this over the pot to catch all of the juice, the good stuff. Goes in the garbage. And then I squeeze it. Peels right off. Oh, a little tag. There we go. Got it. Throw it in this. This is what I'm saving for the chickens. Tomatoes in good shape. Kind of give it a cursory eyeball to make sure that you don't have a lot of bruising or anything like that. All the pieces, and especially the juice, goes in the pot. Okay, this last one, I'll pause it. I'll wash my hands again, and I'll get back to cutting. One thing I did want to bring up: wash your hands, you dirty boogers. If you leave and go do something and you touch something that is not tomato, that has been washed or cleaned, wash your hands again. You're doing this for your family or yourself. You don't want anybody to get sick. More to come, guys. Okay guys, now hope you can hear me over the vent fan, but we have gotten the crushed tomatoes come to a boil for a few minutes, 5-6 minutes, something like that, and they are doing fine. Pull these jars out. These jars are hot, hot, hot. I can't talk very long. We're going to add a half of a teaspoon of the citric acid to each one of these, and then we're going to add a teaspoon of salt, because we like salt, to that. And we're also going to be using the pickling salt, the canning salt, not iodized salt. That will change the color when you store it, and it will turn it kind of an off color. You'll see like a little yellow tinge to it, and a lot of time that's the iodine in there. So I got to get started. I did run out of the ascorbic acid, which is okay, because you just use regular strength lemon juice, just whatever you get. You can use that, and you put 2 tablespoons per quart. So these 3 guys still need some ascorbic acid, and that just helps with the preservation. It prevents them from turning an off color as well. So, okay guys, now we're back, and you can see that these things are in, and we are processing them. Remember, as you add to it, I should have shown you, but I was against the clock. Normally Shauna helps me. but she's at the store right now. So you fill your jars up, and you're going to have a lot more solids than liquids. So the first 3 scoops, I put in everything. I make sure it's filled with a lot of solids, and then I add the juice to top it off to the last little bit. And I fill them up about probably a little bit more than a ½ inch of headspace. Clean the lids, wipe them off if I have to, heat up my caps and the rings as well. You don't really have to do the rings, but I do everything in boiling water, and then you are ready to go. So, more to come. Okay guys, now we're back. For quart jars, Ball recommends doing these for crushed tomatoes for 45 minutes. If we were going to be doing pints, you do them for around 35 minutes or so. I'll put a link to the website with the recipe and the instructions. It's really good. It's been around forever. USDA goes through and updates it as things are changed and needed to be updated. But this is the recipe that your grandmother more than likely did. Remember, this is a water bath canning method. You can use a pressure cooker, which that is actually what it is. But we're using a water bath canning method because this is a higher acid vegetable. Your lower acid ones would go into a pressure cooker, and that's a completely different set of videos. So, more to come, guys. Well, guys, that wraps it up. 21 quarts is what 50 pounds of tomatoes yielded for us. And I did pull out a couple of tomatoes to make tomato sandwiches with. So, we're good. But that is going to be about it for us. It took from 1 in the afternoon to 7 in the evening, so it took 6 hours kind of working on and off, doing other stuff as well, and recording the video, because that slows everything down a lot. But in just a second, you're going to see a picture of my ugly mug and my beautiful wife pop up on that side of the screen. On the opposite will be some videos if we are indeed your brand of wacky. In and amongst, hit that button to subscribe to the channel, and you'll also receive notifications when we do videos. Take care of you people, guys.